Hello, everyone. It is me, the Rocking Raptor, and today I'm bringing you the second episode of my Survival Forever world. Today we're going to be trying to build. I don't know if we'll get it fully done in this episode, but we're going to be adding a building right next to the concrete maker skyscraper that I showed in the last video. So, alrighty, I'm in my testing world right now, and I want to show you kind of what the layout I've gotten so far for this video. So I'm going to flip my camera around, and here we are. It's kind of dark outside. I should probably make sure it's light before I show this off. So this is the kind of building I want to build. It is a little bit different than my regular skyscrapers. As you can see, it's only going to be 5 stories tall, and there are some different window sizes and all that sort of stuff here. This is going to be a much different build than what I normally build. I've kind of been inspired by Hermitcraft. I was watching Mumbo Jumbo Season 10, like where he built his little town, and I really liked all the little bits and bobs, all like the different colors and all that sort of stuff. So I decided to try and build like an inspired sort of building. So let's get started. Let's get right into the video. So first things first, I want to show y'all exactly where this building is going to go. So I perfectly measured it out. I believe it's 15 or 13 across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13 across. So the building is 13 wide, and I forget the exact number long. But today, I think we're just going to be building the frontage. So it's going to go sit right here, and then we'll have this really nice kind of like dark alleyway on the left here, and then we'll have like the actual road going on this way. So first things I need to do is I have a lot of shulker boxes like this one here, and I've put, I don't know if I have an ender chest around here. I've put the others in ender chest to be sorted. But first things I need to do is I need to go sort out my shulker boxes so I can go and gather up a ton of resources. This is going to take so many resources and so many specific little details and all that sort of stuff. So let me get over to my storage room and we'll get those cleared out. As you can see, I have a ton of shulker boxes to clear out. All of these have slightly different things in them, and they each need, I think one's clean. But all of these other ones, like this one, just need cleared out. So, alright, we're going to just kind of like stick these all over the place for now, and then we'll get these cleared out, and then I will show you some of the resources that we're going to be using. Okay, I was not actually recording for the last few bits. I've gone and started to do some resource hunting. I got my shulker boxes cleared away, so those are all good now. I went and got some brown terracotta because we will need that as well for this build. We need so many different like little resources that yeah, it's difficult finding everything that I need. Man, picking mangrove was a really, really bad idea. Oh my gosh, bro, this is hectic as trying to get all around here. This is the first time I've ever built. This is the first time mining mangrove, and this is the first time I will ever build with mangrove. So yeah, it's an interesting tree. It's an interesting block. The red is very nice. I like it much better than, not the warped, but the regular warped stem blocks that we have in the game. So yeah, we'll get this. No, it's kind of hard to tell with like the roots, between the roots and the like actual blocks. But yeah, we got a decent, oh, you can have beehives in here. Alrighty. That should do it for now. I think we've got enough to start building. Alright, I will see y'all back at the base. Alrighty, you can see the cement tower, or the concrete tower coming in. We are now back at the base. I guess, I don't know if it's not even really a base yet. So I took a picture of what it needs to look like. I have all of that. I have a picture. Oh, this is going to be so difficult, I'll tell you. It's going to be such a pain in the... Okay, looks like it's about... I have a million, yeah, I have a million beds around here, oh well. Let's see, we got an ender chest for over here. So yeah, we'll get these out. So yeah, we'll get all of these out, see what we can find. Let us get started. So let's see. We have the basalt, this basalt, this basalt, and this basalt, and then a tough stairs. Yes, we do. Six of them. So it looks like we have this here and this. And it's starting to rain. Okay. Basalt pillar here, basalt pillar here. It's like dirt and stone. Should have some dirt, yep. I have some stone bricks, yep. Yeah, like I said, I'm extremely excited to build this. This will be the first time I've ever tried to build in this style. We need birch. Do I have birch? I don't have birch. Alright, I'll have to go grab birch in just a second. So let's see. And we're gonna need a stone slab, yeah. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Like, let's say we've got some like dirt right here, and then this. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more. Got another basalt pillar. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of going back and forth on this, I bet, honestly. Then salt pillar here. Let's do a smooth, start at smooth basalt. Then here, there, and then let's just do regular basalt here. Okay, so this is like our baseline. This is what our baseline looks like right here. We're gonna need cobblestone. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start building up the walls, and then I will return once I have those looking like how I want them. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, with that ending, I think we've gotten, well, actually it needs the birch door. We're gonna add, I have no clue what the floor of this place is gonna look like. So we'll see what that is. Get some birch doors going on. Put the wood back here. This here. Or like here. Let's see. Put in, probably not. Yes, I can. Alrighty, with that, I'm not sure what I had. I think it was stone. I think that's it. I think that, well, obviously it's not it, but I think that is the start. Alrighty, well, that is the bottom of it. So we're gonna start, now we need to work on the second half. This is like with the brown and spruce wood and all that sort the brown, the dark oak, the spruce wood, the and I'm running out of space. All that sort of fun stuff. So let's get out. So we need spruce, dark oak. Let's see, what else do we need? Not sure what blocks. I think it's spruce, then strip spruce, then dark oak. Stripped as well. Okay, so we need dark oak. Make up your mind, please. Oh yeah, we need the bamboo, and we need black glass paint. Did I get the brown mushrooms out? No, I didn't. Oh, I need to make spruce. I need spruce shells and then spruce spruce fence posts going. I like the shelves crafting recipe. It's just unfortunate that you can't like automatically strip spruce to some degree. But oh well, what you gonna do? We are back from getting more spruce. I also picked up some extra supplies. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna put some of the spruce wood away. Let's see, where was all this stuff? Dark oak. That up. We got the brown mushroom. We're gonna need the brown terracotta. You. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to jump up here, and we're going to try to get the first facade done. Okay, I think that is the first layer done. It's looking pretty good, I'd say. Still got to add, obviously there's a little bit more to add and whatnot, but like I said, so far so good. Yeah, taking a look back over here, I mean, it is definitely small compared to this. I mean, it'll be five more stories tall, so it'll get, 3 more stories tall, so it'll get close and stuff like that. But so the goal for this building right here is I want it to be kind of like an old sort of building. I want it to be built like it was like built in like, let's say like the 1700s or something like that, or like just when I can't speak, like just when the city started getting built. Like this was like actually a big building at the time, but now with like bigger skyscrapers around, then obviously it's a lot smaller and obviously more worn down and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I want to put like not necessarily lore, I'm not exactly sure what you'd call it, but I want to build like or I want to implement like this is an older building. So alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and build the second layer, and then I'll come back and you guys let me know what you think. Alrighty, looks like I got that second layer put up. Next thing to do is to add the wool, or like the little overhangs that I made. So it's wool, and so I'm not quite sure how I did this exactly. I might have to go look this one up. Yeah, we should be fine. Let's see, I think so let's head up here. Yeah, it's starting to look really good. You can see the little details I've added, so let's head up here. Ooh. I think I actually have you and you here. So the wool goes here, so it's 3 out this way. Stripes again. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Imagine if I built this all. I would be so upset if I actually did build this wrong. Oh, okay, we're good. Good. Just a little almost meltdown. No worries. So here we put stairs here, then I should have made more fence gates. fence gates, then here, fence gates, and then fence gates here. Can I? Yep. Fence gate here. Nope, not there. Okay, I think that's one side done. Yep, that looks about right. So just kind of like a, though I kind of almost like the smaller ones. Yeah, that looks correct. So so it's kind of interesting. This is coming together quite quickly. It seems like I'm kind of going through this. I don't know. I've never built something like this before, so there definitely is some learning curve. But just it really does feel like I'm able to kind of get a groove going pretty quickly, and of course it helps that I built it in like a testing world, so I have a basis as well. But so a lot of the buildings I build are usually in testing worlds. I don't like it. It seems like every time I try to design something in like a regular world, it just wastes so much time, and considering I work full time and all that sort of stuff, I just don't have the time or resources to just like continuously like break block, pick up block, or like build half a skyscraper and be like, actually I don't like that, and then just like a bunch of time is just now gone and I have to rebuild. So I know some people don't necessarily like building and testing worlds, and they just want to free ball it, whatever. But for me, I don't have the time, and I don't like constantly going back and forth. I like being able to build something and then just like have my template and know that it's ready to go. Alright, I think the second one is in. Yep. Alrighty, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good, honestly. So next comes the mangrove stuff, so I don't know if we're gonna have enough mangrove. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on building the second layer, and then we will see how it looks. Or I guess the fourth layer. Alrighty, back in just a second. I swear, all this traveling back and forth to my base is starting to get annoying. I think the next one will be the next build will be like a storage center of some kind, because like it's getting tough. I totally forgot that I needed red terracotta, so I had to run back to my base and get that. Okay, back to building the fourth layer. Alrighty, I think I just got the fourth layer in. I'm gonna fly up and see how it looks. So yeah, kind of hard to actually. I wonder if we can just we can just get up right here. That looks that looks very nice. I'm liking the. So you can see kind of like I try to make like a seam inside of the iron, and then like the copper will eventually weather, stuff like that. So yeah, that's very nice. That's exactly how we want it to be looking. So yeah, you can kind of see like the shading and stuff like that. So yeah, that is very much what we want it to be looking like. Okay, so let me do this fifth and final layer real quick, and then we'll put the roof on, and then I think we are going to be done for at least the start of this build. The next part's going to be a real pain in the ass, but hey, what can you do? Alrighty, back to it. Alrighty, I think that does it for the fifth layer. I think that's looking, that's looking great. Oh, I left some prismarine on there. I'll have to go take care of that. So I think what we need to do now is I get the mangrove, or say goodbye to the mangrove. So out of the place, and then I think I just need, it's tough that I need, and tough bricks. So I think if I follow the roofing pattern correctly, which I should be able to do, it's 2 out on each side, trying not to die up here. So it's like copper, so it's like this, I think. Yes, so it's like, and then it goes 2 out. 2. Oop, that's not what I want. This, and then it's 3s. Definitely want to do like the copper the least. I want the tough and everything like that to take importance. Let's see. Oop, nope, didn't do it right. It's here. 2 out, right? Yeah. Asking as if I'm not the one who just did this. Like I said, the copper will eventually oxidize. So I think that's how it needs to be. And then what I need to do is cover it up like this. Should do it. I think that's how it's supposed to look. So if we over here, yeah, I think I need to get the prism. Hold on. It's taking care squared away. So let's say we're walking along here. Oh yes. Okay, yeah. This looks good. Obviously, like I said, the copper needs to oxidize, and then I mean, obviously we have everything else to do. I mean, we have this side to do. Yeah, I mean, and of course we need to put the floors on. But I mean, as the front facade, I'd say it looks really good. I like all the little details I've put on it. So let's see if we can't we fly up over here. Let's get it like from a bunch of different angles. So if we fly up over here, yeah, I like that. So if we're flying through the city or something like that, and then obviously it's like it's not nearly as tall as the other one or as this concrete place, but still like it functions like it's supposed to. Like it's definitely like an older building and stuff like that. And if like down here, yeah, I hope there's not as much of a gap, because right now it looks like there's a big gap right here, and I'm hoping that once I have like the walls done, like the siding done, and then I'm gonna put some like clotheslines going across and then hang like some banners and stuff like that. I'm hoping once I have the sides done and stuff like that, that it looks like a lot more fuller along there, and it looks like we have kind of like a darker alley. I mean, this right here looks good where it's only like 2 across, and then once we have the walls here, this will look really nice. I just hope that once I fill in like the walls here, it looks nicer. What happens if we go and look at this from all the way to the top of the Prismarine Tower? How is that gonna look? Or I guess the Cerulean Heights. We look at it up here, we're probably not going to be able to see much of it. Yeah, we can see the top of it, which honestly, that's still cool. And then once we have everything figured out, yeah. Okay, I think that does it. Well, it looks like we got what we needed to get done in this episode. This is, like I said, this is the first time I've built like this, where it's you know, like there's so many different little bits and bobs, and like the walls are different, and there's still a few things I might want to do. There's a few lines that look a little weird, and I might have to redo some things, but I think for the most part this has come out extremely nicely, and I'm very, very happy with how this looks. Alrighty, everyone, thank you all very much for watching. I've greatly appreciated it. If you liked this, then please like and subscribe, and alrighty, I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you very much.